All right, well, it's 4 o'clock, guys. I want to introduce you guys all to Miss Emmy. Emmy, wave at everybody.
Wave.
Wait, do you need tennis shoes?
Ask if you need to have tennis.
Do you need tennis shoes?
Well, Miss Emmy's good on tennis shoes. Do we need tennis shoes?
They don't need tennis shoes. They can do feet. But tennis shoes are an added weight. So maybe you could try first barefoot. And if you wanted more weight, you could use a tennis shoe on your feet.
So that's Mr. Greg. Everybody say hi to Mr. Greg.
Hi.
Greg and Emmy are actually in the same house, literally looking at each other right now. So they're in the same exact place. Emmy's going to lead us in our workout today, and Mr. Greg is going to lead us in whatever else we need to have done, okay? All right, you guys, you ready for a workout?
Yeah.
Is everybody
All right,
ready?
I'm going to put myself on stop video so that you can't see me, and on mute because my dog is getting ready to start barking like crazy. So I'll let Mr. Greg and Miss Emmy take it from here.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
All right, today, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Good. This is day, we don't even know what, of quarantine. We're just having a fantastic time. So what we're going to go through today, we're going to go through a bunch of body weight movements, but those body weight movements specifically are kind of mimicking what you would do in the pool. These are a lot of the things that I use when I swim, and these are also part of our company, our gym's warm-up, so that we get everybody to do similar moves and have fun. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Isaac, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. So let's back it up. Let's make sure that we have a knife safe space. We can see everything. We're not gonna. It's just like when you use PlayStation VR or Xbox Kinect. Don't punch the TV. Don't kick your partner, and definitely don't kick the laptop because that'd be bad. So what we're gonna start with, very beginning, we're gonna go through what's called a squat, look, and reach. Right, Emmy's gonna display that for us. There you go, squat, look, and reach. You're gonna just take a nice squat position, reach down, put a hand on the ground, and twist. Right, Isaac, you want to jump in there, start on some of that? It'd be really cool to see you just go down and pop back up. Just some warm-up squats. Get ourselves moving. Okay, we're gonna do about 5 of those. Right? Oh, they're wrestling. This is fantastic. Right? And you want to squat down to the ground, try and touch your hand to the ground, and then turn and twist and look back up at your hand. Do that about 5 each side. Right? 5 each side.
What?
Yeah. This is a way to make your video bigger.
Oh, it's not.
I'm going to spotlight your video. There we go. So hopefully that's a lot bigger. Now we're going to do what's called arm circles and swings. Emmy's going to demo that for us. There you go. I think you may have possibly seen Mr. Phelps standing before he dove into a pool do a lot of these things, right? There you go. Yep, getting those arms ready because we're about to dive into the pool. Do some backstroke. Get some backstroke going. And Miss Emmy's got this really funny looking one that she does. I don't know how she does it, but it's one arm goes forward and one arm goes backwards. And honestly, you should try that in the pool because it's really weird. It's a really weird way to do it. Okay? It's almost like the floss. It's pretty cool. Everybody good so far?
Yeah.
Oh, we got other people joining. Let me just let them in real quick. Now, we're going to move into moving our legs a little bit. We're going to do what's called a high knee with a calf raise. A high knee with a calf raise. Yep. And give yourself a nice little walk across the floor. Pull those knees up to your chest. Super neat. Super good feeling. There you go. And when you do the calf raise, you want to step up onto your toes. Right? We're going to do this for a little bit longer than a couple of the others, just so we can start working on that balance. Everybody still with us?
Yeah.
All right, good. I know when you move out of the screen, I'm like, where'd they go? Where'd who go? Everybody feeling good so far?
Yeah.
Cool. Next, let's jump into some butt kickers, aka booty kicks.
Oh my God.
Yep. Starting to get that
I
heart
had
rate
to
up.
do this for a dance recital once.
Oh, nice. That's good.
I had to like run in a circle.
Yes. No, these are fantastic because now your heart rate's starting to get up. And if you're doing it for dance, dance is a great thing. Dancing, swimming, all requires a lot of good body control.
I was like in the Nutcracker. I was like
Ooh.
tiny Sophie in the Nutcracker.
Oh, nice. Tchaikovsky for the win. How we feeling? Feeling pretty good? Let's
Yeah.
move it on over to
Warmed up.
what's called a lateral lunge. We're going to move over to lateral lunges. Yep. And this is just stepping side to side, right? You can also step to just one side, working on getting that single leg, stretching through the groin. One of the worst muscle pulls you could ever get is a groin pull. And because you do a lot of kicking and swimming, we want to make sure that's all nice and warmed up. We probably want to go, 15 each side, and then you can alternate them to make it even more fun. Let's see if we can get an alternating one in there. There you go. Step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. This is fantastic. And last but not least in the warm-up, we're going to go into what's called an inchworm. Have to put the N in there, an inchworm. So you're going to reach down, touch your toes, walk your hands out, and then walk your hands back. If you have the space, walk your hands out, and then walk your feet up to your hands. Yep. Walk out a little bit. There you go. This is really good for shoulders and hips. And hamstrings. Shoulders, hips, hamstrings. Most people just walk to the pool deck, kick off their flip-flops, dive right in, and away they go. But me, I'm the crazy guy on the pool deck doing these things. It's fantastic. Walk it back. It's good work. How are we feeling so far? Everybody good? Thumbs up? Sweet. I like a thumbs up. All right, take a break from this. This is our warm-up. We're going to get a quick sip of water. Get yourself settled. Nice. Good job, Sophie. Thanks for the thumbs up. All right. And we're back. Welcome back to WXSF with Tracy Endo and Imogen Cross. We're going to carry on where we left off. And that's going to be with our first sequence. Okay? Now, this one's going to get a little bit hot. You're going to get, make sure you got enough space. We're going to be moving a little bit quicker. We're going to do, I'll explain it first, and then we'll do it. Emmy will demonstrate. But first, we're going to do each one of these is roughly 20 to 30 seconds of 4 different moves. So the very first one is we're going to stand in place and do some high knees. Right? And then we're going to, okay, if you guys want to go, go. I love it. You just keep going. This is fantastic. High knees in place. Let's go. I love this. I'd put music on this, but then we couldn't share it. So maybe I'll just beatbox. Keep it up. There you go. Some high knees in place. And then we're going to drop down and do some push-ups. Let's go. Hit the deck. And we're pushing. I can't see anybody. It's I can see you when you pop up at the top, so that's fantastic. I love this. This is great work, everybody. Keep pushing. This is good stuff. And pop on up. Seems like everybody knows how to do push-ups. It's fantastic. I love this. And then we're going to jump right into body weight squats. Right? One of the key things here is make sure you sit your butt back like you're going to sit down into a chair. Right? Nice and smooth. Keep that tempo up. Keep your chest up. And then last but not least, we're going to hit the deck face up. We're going to be on our backs. And we're going to do what's called flutter kicks. And the key thing with this is you want to make sure that you have a nice flat back, right? If your back is arching off or these are really hard, just do one leg. Just do one leg. Or toe taps. If you can see what Miss Emmy's doing, she's doing some toe taps. And the lower you get your feet, the harder it's going to be. You want to mimic like you're actually swimming in that pool, doing your freestyle kick. And kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. And let's pop on up. Here we go. Up, up we go. And right back into it. Another 30 seconds of high knees. Maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. Heart rate's getting up. And here we go. Hit the deck. Right back down into those push-ups. Oop. Another person is waiting. I'll let them in. Here we go. This is one of my favorites to do with our teams and some of our athletes because it gets really quiet really quick. And let's pop on up. I'm going to go into those squats. And if you felt so inclined, you can make these jumping. You can jump. Yep, there you go. I hope Mickey doesn't fall off the mantle. There you go. Keep it up. Good work. Good work. In 3, 2, 1. Hit the deck. We're going to be down there in those flutter kicks. There we go. Try and get those. Try not to bend the knees too much if you can and get them really close to the ground. I like to do them almost like 6 inches off the ground. They're really challenging when you get down there, especially when you think about doing 10 each, then 25 each, then 50 each. It's crazy.
It's really hard, but really good.
And 3, 2, 1. Pop on up. Because we have another round. Are you ready? Flutter kicks. High knees. That's what I meant to say. I'm not even doing these, and I'm all confused. That's what happens. I mean, what is today? Quarantine day. Mm-hmm. Is that day 9? Yeah. It's something. And hit the deck. We're going into push-ups. And as you get tired, you know, it's okay, right? The one thing, never, if you have to quit, you can quit. Take a rest, but don't quit. Never give up. You can do this. You've got this. We've all got this. We're in it together. We're in it to win it. Because right now, you're going to pop up and do squats. Now, remember, you can do some squat jumps. Do some squat jumps if you want. There you go. Ooh, I see a doggo. You can even make this cooler by doing a 180 squat jump. You could do a 90-degree squat jump. Yeah, just make it fun. Have fun with these things. You know? Go left, go right. It's fantastic. Hit the deck. We're going right back into those flutter kicks. I hear laughter. It's the best thing. It's perfect. It's the greatest ab workout ever. Laughing. There you go. Oh, the dog's in it again. I love it. There we go. Keep flutter kicking. You've got this. And then 3, 2, 1. Up you go. And this is it. This is the last round. Stick with me if you can. Stick with me. We're going to those high knees. This is 8 minutes of your life. It's a fantastic 8 minutes. I'm sure maybe you swim longer than 8 minutes. I think swim practice might be longer than 8 minutes. I hope so. In 3, 2, 1, hit the deck. Flutter kicks. Push-ups. Why do I want to do flutter kicks so much? I just want to do flutter kicks.
Oh, your body's in a better position.
Keep it up. You're doing great. Doing fantastic. In 3, 2, 1. Flutter kicks. I'm kidding. It's called squats. We have squats. Here you go. And if we're starting to get a little fatigued from this, we can do nice slow squats. We don't have to do the jumps. Bodyweight squats are fantastic. Great challenge. Again, hips pushing through the heels, driving up into vertical. And we're so close. We're so close. In 3, 2, 1. Now I get to say flutter kicks. Hit the deck. This is it. Last one. Last of the flutter kicks. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Feel that lower belly burn. Maybe your hips are burning a little bit. Core tight, belly tight. In 3, 2, 1. You're done. All righty. How's everybody feeling? Everybody feel good?
Yeah.
Somebody grabbed my leg, so I'm assuming that she.
Feeling hot and sweaty.
Yeah. Hot and sweaty, rough and rugged, shine like a gold nugget. It's good stuff. Everybody get a quick sip. Everybody feeling good?
Yep. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I love it. How do you do that thumbs up? How are you doing?
You hit react. You go down and you hit reactions, and then you can have like a clapping emoji
I got one now.
or a thumbs up.
Does it go away?
After a few seconds.
Don't choke on that water. It's so bad. I hate choking on water. All right. Now that we've had a good little bit of rest, let's talk about, she's going to demo what we're going to do, and then we'll start doing it. So the side lunge to toe touch. Go ahead and take a look at what she's doing. We're stepping and toe touching. Okay. Lots of movement here. So we're tilting over. Try and keep a nice flat back. Right? Everybody's already going. This is fantastic. Next is what's called a down dog to alternating toe touch. So it's kind of like a yoga position, except one of the great things, you want to have a little bit wider base of your feet, right? A little bit wider base of your feet. And then you want to be in a high plank and then alternate and reach back and touch those toes. So your right hand is going to touch your left toe, and your left hand is going to touch your right toe. There's a lot of hips going on in here. There's a lot of shoulders and some twisting. And I think we could all agree that if you're a freestyle swimmer, you're always reaching really far,
So is this
twisting.
just for demonstration? We're all
Yeah.
supposed to be watching, right?
Yeah, she was just
Demonstration?
she was just demoing it, but they're all doing it, which is
Okay.
fantastic. All right, this is not timed. I guess we could do timed since that seems to be working for everybody, but let's go ahead and do the side lunge to toe touch. We'll put that in there for 30 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. We'll go for a minute. Ready? Go. So reach to the side and touch, and make sure we're tilting down, opposite arm to opposite toe. So what you're going to get from us is a bunch of opposite arms, opposite toe touching, lots of twisting, bending, pushing and pulling. Isaac, you guys doing all right over there? He's going into climbing. It's fantastic. How many have you done? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. We're going to go into that down dog alternating toe touch. So nice high plank position is the start, and then reach back, and you always want to end in that high plank position. And when I see butts in the air, that's fantastic. Nice and flat. Lots of movement in the shoulders, but not a lot of movement in your triceps like a push-up. Still requires you to hinge and bend a bunch, which is good. And reach. You might feel some stretching happening in your hamstrings, which is pretty good. Okie dokes. Let's stand it up. Take a breath. Get a quick sip if you need it. Lots of movement.
Here's my dog. She's mad because I'm taking her toy.
Well, she should get in there. She can do these down dogs. That's why they're called
Oh,
down
yeah,
dogs.
she just was.
Oh, nice. All right, let's hit it again. We're going to do that sequence one more time when you guys are ready. And
Yeah.
let's go. Side lunge to toe touch. A very cool thing is if you guys have soup cans or any kind of weight at home, you can do these with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You know, I don't know if you guys have those at home. Soup cans, we've been doing them with soup cans because they're just a little bit heavier than body weight. That nice side step into the side, really getting that stretch from the side lunge and that toe touch. Everybody looking good. Seeing a lot of movement in the cameras. Now we're going to transition into that down dog alternating toe touch. We'll do that. And remember, these are self-paced, so you can go as fast or as smooth. I never say slow. As fast or as smooth as you want. If you go fast, it's a little bit more energetic. If you go slow, it requires a little bit more body control, especially with a pause in there. Good work, good work. And let's go ahead and pop on up. We'll take another 30-second rest. Grab a quick sip. How are those feeling? Good. How's everybody's shoulders feeling? Feeling all right?
Yeah.
Good. I got some thumbs up. I've got my handy kitchen timer. Now is the time to plug this handy kitchen timer. It's been featured in all of our videos. It's just a great thing to have. All right, ready? We're going to do that a third time. Number 3.
Wait, how many times are we going to do this?
This, only 3 times. This is our last time of this. So here we go. Side lunge, toe touch. It's a little bit of a deadlift in there if you had a weight in your hands. That's why we like them. That's why I like them. Plus, it really helps to strengthen the adductors, which are the insides of your legs. So if you're a, breaststroke, the frog swim or the underwater swim, when you got to crunch the water with your legs, this is a really good one.
Hey, Mr. Greg, how's this?
That's fantastic. What is that?
This is the biggest can of green beans ever.
That is fantastic. If you can reach down and touch your toe with that on each one, that's even better. Yep, there it is. All right, let's switch it up. Down dog, alternating toe touch. Here we go. This is the last one of these. Then we're going to do some fun stuff. As if all this even wasn't fun already. Make sure we go all the way down into that high plank. Almost like we're going to do a push-up. Get really nice and flat. But not so flat that we make a cobra. We don't want to do a cobra. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, done. Pop on up. Feeling pretty good? All right. How's everybody feeling so far? Fantastic? Good. I got it. I'm getting the thumbs ups.
Hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty. Here, I'll give you guys the clap. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. So this next one is going to be just little ankle hops. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do 10 seconds each of these. This isn't about getting super high. We're not going to do a lot of squatting in this jump. It's literally just going to be jumping from your ankles. So almost like a pogo, right? Just a little baby pogo, right? And we're going to go single leg and do like, 7 to 8 each. Really press off those ankles. And then switch sides. I never met anybody that was fast who didn't do or have strong ankles that they could pop off the ground. Now rest. Everybody rest. We're going to rest. That's why boxers do a lot of hopping. They jump rope. They got really strong, fast ankles. But why is ankle strength important? When you kick, whose feet get tired when they kick? My feet get tired, especially when I put flippers on. Ready? Go. Single leg hops from the ankles. Now, if the hop starts to get to you, right, you can do both legs. Both legs down and just hop. Yep. Hopping in place. And rest. All right. Does everybody feel pretty good from that? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Good. We're going to rest a little bit from that because that's a lot on the ankles, because this next one is it's almost like you're doing a kick, except stiffer legs. Yep. And you're just standing there, kicking in place, but hands are overhead. Hands are way up overhead, right? And we're doing these hop little kicks, and we're going to go super fast. Go. Super fast little kicks. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Keep it up, 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 keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. And squat and hold it. Hold that squat. Drop into a squat and hold it. We're going to hold it. I want a flat back on that squat over there, Missy. There you go. Yeah, try and get a flat back. And keep holding it. Keep holding it. Whose legs are burning? Hands up if your legs are burning. And rest. Stand on up and rest. Right? That's some fiery stuff, isn't it? Get a quick sip of water if you need it. We're going to hold for a second, let the body recover. That squat hold probably felt harder than most squat holds, didn't it? Thumbs up if it felt harder. Yeah. It's a fantastic move. I love it. All right, reach those hands for the sky. Reach as high as you can. Reach up onto your tippy toes. Reach up onto your tippy toes and hold it. Don't lose your balance. Keep reaching. And that same scissor, jumping scissors, go. Real quick, hold those hands straight up. Super quick, super quick. Reach for the stars, the scars. Reach for the sky, reach for the stars. And squat hold. Hold that squat. Flatten that back out. Hold it. Hold it. Sophie, flatten your back out. Come on. There you go. It's okay to lose your balance. And rest. That's that nice isometric hold there. Get a quick sip if you need it. There's the clap. Let's see if I can high five you back. Wonder why they only give 2 reactions.
Why not fist bump for thumbs up? It's also more hygienic.
Boom, boom, fist bump. All right, this is it. This is the last one of these. We are going to go reach for the stars, raise up onto your tippy toes. Reach for the stars, raise it up onto your tippy toes. Reach, 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 reach. Try and feel that spine elongate, those shoulders. Oh, really reach. And scissors, go. Quick little scissors. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. This is basically you sprinting across the pool. 2, 1, squat hold. Drop into that squat. Hold it. Hold it. Hold that squat. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Definitely don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, up you go and rest. Woo! There you go. How's everybody feel from that? Fantastic?
Good.
Good. Are you hot and sweaty?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Now we're going to get into some groundwork. We're going to lay on the ground, right? And we are going to first start face up and laying flat, flat, flat on the ground. We're going to raise our feet all the way up into the sky, like straight up. And for some people, this may be a challenge just to get their feet up here. And go ahead and stay with that. If this is a challenge, stay right there with this, right? If not, reach up, and you feel comfortable here, reach up and try and touch your toes, try and touch your shins, really reach up and get there. Or you could just hold your feet like baby pose, happy baby over there. But make sure we're reaching up and touching our toes and coming back to the ground. Try and reach up and touch those toes. Because one of the great things with this is trying to get your shoulders to come up off the ground. We'll reach up and touch our toes. That's going to help develop a really strong core. We probably want about 10 to 15 of those. Or we'll just stay with the time thing. 30 seconds, that sounds pretty good. Because I see a lot of legs in the air. This is fantastic. Now, let's go ahead and roll it over. We're going to roll over, and we're going to be face down. And what I want you to do here, stick your arms as far out in front of you as possible. Try and keep your arms off the ground, right, like Miss Emmy's doing. And then you're going to bring one arm back, the right arm back, and then the left arm back, while keeping the other arm out in front of you, okay? And if you can, try and get your legs to raise up a bit off the ground. So now we start feeling this in our low back, right? Maybe in our glutes and our legs, right? And we're just holding this nice, solid, stable position. Arms are coming back. It's almost like a freestyle, but not. Kind of a weird one, I'd say. You don't really get to push down in front. I can't see. I hope everybody's doing all right, getting good grades. That's right, there's no school.
We have virtual school.
I know. It's so amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And let's rest. How does that feel? Is that one challenging?
No.
You weren't challenged?
No.
Well, I can't see you, so I don't know if you're doing it right. So hopefully you are. Now, to be challenged, we're going to go ahead and throw ourselves into a front plank, which is a nice high plank. Nice high plank. Up on your hands. A nice high plank. There we go. And let's just hold that for 30 seconds. Starting now. And if you can't go 30 seconds, well, let's work up towards that. Make sure you drop your hips. Hips are down. Butterflies. Get those hips down. Is that Isaac? Isaac, get your hips down, bro. There you go. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your legs together and hold it. Nice and tight. And 3, 2, 1. We're going to rest. I know it's getting late in the game. I'm starting to get a little bit fatigued, and that's okay. We want to be fatiguing at this part. We're now going to move over. Emmy's already almost in position. If you can handle this, right, with your elbow down, this is a little side plank. Your top leg, her top leg is forward, and we're just going to raise up. We're just going to hold that for a good 15 seconds. There you go. Isaac, if you want to put your elbow, is your elbow down? I can't tell. Looks like it is. You can also do a bent knee variation of this, right? Takes a little bit of the pressure off as we get more strong and stable through the core. And then we'll go ahead and switch. Switch it over to the other side real quick. Hit the other side plank. And hold it. Go for a little 15-second hold here. And rest. If you need a little quick sip, shake it out a little bit. And we're going to hit those pike crunches again, which are our feet up into the air. Then we're going to reach up and touch those toes, trying to get the shoulders up off the ground. All right, let's get in position and go.
Hey, Greg.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
never mind.
I upgraded.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep. Keep it up. Reach up and touch those toes. Reach for the sky. And good. Let's roll it on over. We'll go face down. Try and get our shoulders, our chest up off the ground. Feel that in the middle of your back to your low back. Pull your legs up off the ground. Squeeze. Less about the arms, really more about just having good core body control with this. Some good work. Lots of shoulder movement, hip movement. And let's go ahead, flip it around up into a front plank. Now, some people, if you want to go down on your elbows, you can try that. Or if you want to be up on your hands, a high plank. The main thing here is to keep your butt down and have a nice flat back. Brace your abs, squeeze your core, squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. Just hold on for dear life. It's almost over. It's almost over. Give it a couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and roll onto our side for that side plank. And hold it. We always like to finish with a little bit of targeted core work. Because after all the big muscles, they use your core. You're all connected. The great thing about a side plank is it really works those obliques. Let's go ahead and flip it around. And if you were super cool, you would just do side plank from one side to the other. That rotational transition. There you go. Keep it up, keep it up. In 3, 2, 1. Finito. All right. There you go. Now Amy's going to demonstrate some stretching, a little bit of movement. We just did a bunch of movement, bunch of work. And now maybe reach down, touch your toes, feel the stretch, cool down a little bit. You can't touch your toes? There you go. And what most people, they do stretches for maybe like 10 or 20 seconds, right? And that can feel pretty good. But one of the best things, the body doesn't really start to really stretch out till after around like 35, 40. So if you find yourself stretching and you still feel pretty tight, hold that stretch for 45 seconds to even 2 minutes. And you'll see just how deep those stretches go. This is commonly called world's greatest or hip flexor stretch, right? This does feel good. The one thing is because our hips get used a lot, we want to make sure that we're not overstretching our hip flexors, right? Some people will drop into this a little too deep. Go ahead and switch legs. Just hang out in the stretch for a little bit. And then one of my favorites, we're going to lay on our back. Go ahead and lay on our back. And we're going to do legs out straight, arms by the side. I want you to try and keep a nice flat back. We're going to bring that right knee. We're going to do what's called a knee hug. And when you bring that knee up, try not to let the left leg, try not to let the hips rock. Dig your left heel down into the ground. So we're in a knee hug here. Dig that left heel down into the ground. And you may feel an added stretching in your lower back. You feel that? Emmy, do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. We'll just hold that for a little bit longer. And then from there, we're just going to switch legs. And remember, pull that left knee to the chest, dig the right heel down into the ground. Because what's really interesting is when you pull the leg up, the hips want to come, but by holding your heel into the ground, keeps those hips down. It allows you to get a deeper stretch. You may feel this in the back of your leg, your knees. I'll hold that for a little bit. And then let's go ahead and put both legs out straight. Arms out to a T, one of my favorites here. Palms down on the ground. We're going to bring our right leg up into the air, and we're going to twist it over to the left side, trying to keep our right shoulder down. And feel that twisty stretch, maybe through your back, maybe through your shoulders, maybe through your glutes. Remember to breathe, super deep breaths. And then let's go ahead and bring our leg back to center, put it down on the ground, bring that left leg up, twist it over to the right, trying to keep that shoulder down. Take a big deep breath. And let's go ahead and bring our legs back to center. Give ourselves one last little knee hug. Both legs, squeeze. Stick our legs straight out again. And stand on up. Be careful standing up, though. Go slow. Don't want to get a head rush. Now everybody pops up from the ground. This is fantastic. All right, how did we feel? Everybody feel good?
Yep. Great.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
Cool.
Got
Thank
good
you.
sweat going on.
Yeah. Well, most people don't realize that you sweat in the pool,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know? And then I smell like chlorine, Claude Moore. I smell like Claude Moore for days.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just, you sweat, it goes right back in. It takes forever.
How was it, Isaac? How was it, Isaac? Did you like it?
He's headless.
The headless Isaac.
Yeah.
Sophie, how was it?
Good. I really enjoyed it because it really pushed me.
That's
Good.
fantastic.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sophie loves to be pushed.
Good. No, it's great.
Cheryl, I know you're on here, but I haven't seen or heard you, so.
No, one of the great things is, you know, we aren't just coaches, you know, we also train for our own races and stuff that we do. And last year I ran 1 triathlon, and then this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for 7. That's right, 7. So I completely, Sophie, I'm right there with you. You like to be pushed. I was like, you know what? I need to make my times faster. And as a coach, I know what I should be doing. Do I do it all the time? Nope. But, you know, that's one of the things, like, you know, this kind of work coupled with actual sport that you're doing, it's fantastic, right? Mm-hmm. You just get better and better, better every day, right? Song, how'd we do? Good? Good. Thank you. All right. Well,
Awesome.
I think we'll wrap this up, sign off, unless there's anything else. You just hang out here all day. I think
great.
This is the most human contact that we've had in days. Oh.
That's awesome. All right, you guys say thank you. Put your things on mute.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you.
Bye.
We're going to
Thank
see
you.
Mr. Greg and Miss Emmy on Thursday, okay? So come back on Thursday. And we'll see you tomorrow for...
I won't be there on Thursday because I have a class.
Okay. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for yoga then, okay?
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
guys. Have a great day.